Yo, what's good though? You already know who it is though. It's that nigga with a fro. What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire live Wi-Fi battle. But of course you guys know my name is Twit. And before we get into this battle, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for checking out today's video. If you could take 1 second out your day, click the like button down below, because you know your support is muchos. Gracias. Apreciado. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. But you guys see on the screen here, we are battling Shinoworld. Shinoworld gonna go back in here like a bono. What's poppin'? No, Shino be drill. Motherfucking B drill, motherfucking most trillest of all Ben niggas, nigga. Anyway, if you guys want to check him out, his information will be down in the description, as well as YouTube and his Twitter, so go check him out. He's actually a really good battler. I was actually really nervous in this battle, taking a look at his team, and yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this. But taking actual look at his team here, let's assess the threat really quick. We already know this nigga's got that Mega B drill, he's got that Azelf, he's got that Scrafty, the Togekiss, the Hippowdon, and an Ambipom here. And then for myself, I've got Galvantula, nice and Jirachi Ironhead all on me. Anyway, we got Jirachi, we got Zygarde, Cresselia, we've got the Porygon 2, and then we have ourselves Deontay. So let's go ahead and get into this battle. I actually was really, like, I'm not gonna lie, when I first battled Shino, because I know Shino's a good battler, he battles like every single day, I was kind of worried, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna leave with the fastest thing I got. I'm gonna leave with my Galvantula. Of course, though, I knew that he was going to leave with his Ambipom. I saw the fake out coming. I wasn't sure if it was going to be normal gym, but that's what I usually run to, normal gym fake out Ambipom. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to switch into my physical wall here, the Cresselia, which is a bold Cresselia, which I really like this, really like this set, the bold Cresselia. But I'm going to go ahead and take the normal gym fake out, which actually does respectable damage. He goes straight for a knockoff next turn. It is going to knock off my leftovers. So I'm like, okay, it's not the worst thing in the world, because I know I could take the knockoff. It wasn't going to kill me. I get the T-Wave off, and I kind of was like, well, I sort of expected him to U-turn. That was the other thing that I expected him to do, not to go straight for the knockoff. But it is all good. I do get the T-Wave, and of course I'm gonna outspeed him. I get the psychic off, and then I get the hacks. The hacks god mode was finally smiling down on me. He gets paralyzed on the second turn, and then I get another psychic and I get a crit, and it's just enough to take him down. It's finally somebody that's not my opponent is finally getting hacks, and it's me. It's finally me getting hacks. But anyway, he brings his Scrafty out here. And I'm like, okay, well, what do I want to do here? I know I can outspeed this thing with a Zygarde, so I just swap out into Zygarde. He goes for a Crunch here. That's what I was actually fearing. I did not think I could take a Crunch from a Scrafty. Even being a bold Cresselia, I was not feeling myself on that one. So I'm gonna go for the EQ. Does decent damage, but this quad effective Ice Punch is just gonna do me so wrong. Just absolutely do me so wrong. And he is going to take the Zygarde down. So the Zygarde got one EQ off, and it just... it was sad. It was sad to see him go. It really was sad to see him go. I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna bring out Jirachi Ironhead's all on me, and we're gonna go straight for the U-turn. That's gonna do just enough damage to take him out. I knew that wasn't gonna be super effective because it's part resisted, so it's just neutral damage. I knew it wasn't gonna be super effective, but I felt confident in the fact that I could kill him from that range, and of course I did, because we are adamant Jirachi. It's actually a really interesting set that I have on that Jirachi. But yeah, so he brings his B-Drill out as I go out into my Galvantula, and I have the Focus Sash on the Galvantula, and I'm just basically to myself, I'm like, I don't want to waste the Focus Sash. I figured he was going to go ahead and Mega Evolve and go for a Protect first turn. I guess I could have gone ahead and got my Sticky Webs up, but you guys will see what happens here in just a moment. I do just go ahead and swap out. He goes for the Protect. Of course, that is going to fail, so I was not too worried about it. I go ahead and swap back out. I bring out Pasted Porygon, because I'm like, Porygon should be able to take anything, honestly. Porygon should be good to go. Porygon should be able to do, you know, put in decent work. He goes straight for the U-turn, though, which I was not expecting to the U-turn. And of course, that motherfucking adaptability, this nigga gets crits out the motherfucking ass. It was annoying as hell. But he brings his Azelf out next, and I'm like, okay, the Azelf. Now, I was not sure, because I think this is one of the first times that I've battled against an Azelf. Usually it's Uxie, and I'm like, I actually don't know what like the normal Azelf, like what the Azelf sets are. I figured it would be like Stealth Rocker, like an Uxie, but then I was like, well, I really don't know. I don't know. I wasn't too worried about it though, because I am especially defensive. He gets the Psychic off, doesn't do that much damage. I get the T-Wave off. Obviously, he's fucking paralyzed now, and of course, I'm gonna outspeed him, so I'll get the Recover. And you guys are gonna see right here the hacks just begin to begin. This is the beginning of massive hacks, and I really felt bad for this. I really did feel bad for this, but it's okay. I land the first Thunder. He gets a nasty product, which I was actually very I'm not sure what the thought process behind the nasty plot was, but he gets it up anyway. I go for the Ice Beam expecting the Hippowdon to come out right there because I was going for Thunders. So I expected him to swap out, but he actually goes for the nasty plot. He takes the Ice Beam to the face. Again, I went for another safe Ice Beam because I didn't want to miss the Thunder, and of course that would have done nice damage to the Hippowdon had it have come out as well. But he brings his B-Drill back on out, and I'm like, oh shit, I know I can't take a U-turn. I know I can't take anything because this nigga's gonna crit me. So I go out into my Deontay, and you guys are gonna see this is the fastest display of a live Deontay and a dead Deontay. And goodbye. He makes a nice prediction on the Deontay play there, goes for the poison jab. I honestly was expecting him to protect on the first turn, but he outplayed me there for sure. I bring the Jirachi out. He goes straight for the U-turn. That's going to do decent. That just look at the crit. Every attack this Beedrill went for, it was a crit in this fucking game. That's just ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous. But anyway, he goes out into his Hippowdon now, and I'm not gonna lie, I have mad respect for this man bringing a Hippowdon. I know Hippowdon is actually really powerful. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It was a nice swap on his part because I did go for a T-Wave, so it's a fair prediction. He gets the Sandstream up, which is just really fucking annoying to deal with. But because I know it isn't a Hippowdon, I figured he was going to go for the Earthquake because that would have bopped that Jirachi. I go ahead and swap out into the Levitate Cresselia. Of course, I get the Toxic off nice and easy because Hippowdon's speed is so damn slow. I was not worried about not outspeeding this thing, so I go ahead and get the the poison off, the Toxic off, and he actually whirlwinds me out, which was actually, he whirlwinded me out into my Galvantula, which was actually the next swap that I was going to do anyway, because I was going to Toxic and then swap out into Galvantula and get Sticky Webs up, but he went ahead and whirlwinds me anyway, so that saves me, that literally saves me a turn. I was really lucky he brought the Galvantula out, that saves me a turn. I get the Sticky Web up, and he goes for an EQ here. He goes for an EQ. I did not expect to live the EQ, but I actually live it with 43 HP, which was kind of surprising. I mean, I'm sure he doesn't have anything invested into the attack stat. I'm sure he's just HP and defense. But you know what? I was just like, well, that's a damn shame that he didn't kill me with the EQ. That's perfect for me though. So he is gonna go ahead and withdraw. I'm like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna go with some stab attack. I'm trying to get some damage off on something. I go for the bug buzz here, and I was like, well, the bug buzz, okay, this actually did decent damage. It does okay damage, respectable damage for being not very effective. And because he is in that sticky web, and the sandstorm subsides just at that perfect turn, I go for the thunder. I hit the thunder. That's 70% accuracy. I hit the thunder because I outsped him, because of the sticky web, and I take down his Beedrill. Finally, that motherfucking crit motherfucker can get out of here. I actually land another thunder on the Togekiss here and does respectable damage as well. I was actually really happy with that. He gets an air slash though. Oh, that was the other hacks. The other hacks was right there. I get another thunder. So it's like let's see, I think that was the third thunder. 3 out of 4 thunders, I get a paralyzation. Like, hello? That's ridiculous. Or no, excuse me. 1 out of 3 thunders, I get a paralyzation, which is really stupid that he just got paralyzed. The first thunder he took that was kind of hilarious, though. I'm not gonna lie. But you guys saw he air slashed me. Is gonna take me out. Obviously, I didn't have that much HP left. I bring out the Porygon again because we do have the Ice Beam on the Porygon. We can deal with this Togekiss pretty easily because we do outspeed. I do get more hacks as he is paralyzed. The Ice Beam doesn't really do that much, and I'm like, well, maybe the Ice Beam isn't what I should go for. Maybe I should go for the Thunder because it would do more damage. But unlucky for me, the Hacks guy looked away. He had to check his phone or some shit, and I missed the Thunder. He gets an Aura Sphere off. I go for another Thunder and miss that one as well. Luckily, he goes for a Dazzling Gleam. I'm not sure what he expected me to swap into there, but had he gone for another Focus Blast, that would have been a dead Porygon. This match probably would have been turned around for him, to be 100% honest. But I do get another Recover off. He goes for one more Focus Blast here, and I'm like, okay, let's see. Do we want to? Can we take another Focus Blast? I believe that we can. I go for the Thunder. I miss the Thunder again, and he gets another Focus Blast to the face. I'm like, are you kidding? This is dead. But no. I live it with 15 HP. I get the Recover. I know Shino was pissed. I know Shino had to be mad right now. Like, I would have been salty as hell because shit like this has been happening to me all week long. I've had the roughest of all rough times trying to get a battle. He's paralyzed. He can't even get another Focus Blast in. I get the Thunder off. The Thunder is the one that does the damage, baby. It is super effective, of course, and it is just enough damage to take this bulky ass motherfucker out. He brings his Hippowdon back out now. And I'm like, okay, well, the bow down shouldn't be too much of a problem, seeing as, first of all, he's calling Sticky Web, so he's already slow as shit. I mean, he was already slow as shit to begin with. I think his speed right now is like 15. He's toxic, and I have Ice Beam, so we really should not have a problem dealing with him. However, the only thing that sucks is that his EQ will hit the Porygon, but you guys are going to see I eat that EQ up. Nom, 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 my God. Boy, that was that leftover. That was last week's Thanksgiving dinner, man. I just heated that bitch up and just chomped down on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That was a real nice and tasty EQ. But at this point, I was like, do I want to go for a recover or do I want to just go straight for an Ice Beam and go for the kill? I really didn't want to stall out the battle too much, so I just went straight for the Ice Beam and got the kill indeed. We actually get a crit Ice Beam, and that crit most definitely mattered because he would have got another EQ off. I don't know if he would have killed, but he definitely would have got another EQ off with a chance to crit, which could have possibly killed me. But you guys are going to see that's me finishing out the battle, so GG to Shino. Of course, if you guys want to check him out, his information will be down in the description below. Don't forget to smash the hell of the like button down below as well if you guys are hyped and want more Oris live Wi-Fi battles or Oris battles in general. But as always, guys, I will catch you in the next battle, in the next video. It's been Twit, and I'm out.